Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. That is working great. Awesome. Okay, let's get over here and pull this up. What's going on, Divine Collective? How are you all doing? I hope everyone is well. Make sure I'm still plugged in. I am. Amazing. Okay. All right, give me one more second, Divine Collective. We're going to hop into what we in here doing today. Okay, I'm back with y'all. What's up, LP? Nice to see you in the house. Nice to see you. What's up, Divine Collective? It's your Divine Goddess, DEVI. You already know what it is. We're back in the house for another Divine Intuitive Tapping. Now, today's tapping, we're going to go into our entertainment read first. I've been meaning to do this with you all. We're doing an entertainment read, tapping, and update for Miss Chrisean Rock, Mr. Blueface, and the whole gang in the circus, baby. It keeps going. It does not stop. So let's jump right into this thing. All right, y'all. Y'all know I've been peeping around and, you know, seeing all the commentary and seeing everything that's been going on. Baby, emotions are high right now in everybody's camp. Okay? On the bottom of the deck, right here, we have major jealousy. Major jealousy. And right here, honey is saying, bitch, please. Right? This is how all the women feel. Everybody from Chrisean to Jaden to Nvea to all the side piece, you know, party girls, the extras. Everybody feel that they are the baddest biatch out here. I mean, they got it. And there's major jealousy going on between everybody to maintain status quo. You see this? Everybody say they the baddest. I know you effing lying. It said that shit is for the birds. So everybody is trying to maintain their own in the face of, this is the whole internet community. This is everybody talking right now. Okay? Plenty of competition going on between the ladies here in this entire camp, whether it's on Chrisean Rock's end or whether it's on Blueface's end. It's a lot going on. But let's get into it. First, I want to tap in to Miss Chrisean Rock. I want to see. Or maybe we'll just get a card for everybody. We'll just do a run-through card for everybody. I just want to see. Out of this deck, we're going to get more to come. Because, you know, the big headlines lately with Chrisean has been the treatment of her son and what's going on and whether he is getting the much needed resources and help that he needs. Okay. So, Spirit, out of the deck, give me what is one of the main energies for Chrisean. Chrisean Rock. Chrisean Rock. And this is hypothetical entertainment read. Okay. Okay. That's too much, Spirit. You need a main energy. Chrisean. Distant lover. This is what her mind is on. Distant lover. She misses Blueface. See the blue jacket, right? This is one major energy for Chrisean. And on the bottom is obstacles. You see that little crown on her head? See the crown on his head? You see them beat up? How they used to beat each other up and be sitting in that car together? This is what she's thinking about. This is what she's thinking about. She realizes that he is just not that into her. And she's trying to hold her head high. That's what's going on right now with Chrisean in her mind. All right. Blueface. 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 Foul play. He playing the shit out of Nvea. Nvea and another girl. Playing him. Cold. Stalking plenty women. This is Blueface. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Blueface. Either they stalking Blue. It could be another one of his side pieces stalking him and Nvea and all of that. He's stalking somebody. Breaking hearts out here. Blueface is out here breaking hearts, baby. All right. Let's see. Nvea. 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 Miss Nvea. Oh, she kind of upset. Tension. Nvea got tension, baby. Ooh, wee, ooh, wee. Okay, I'm gonna leave him in the middle because Blue's the one in here orchestrating all of this. She focused on the wrong things. You see this? She trying to get this man to pay attention to her. All right. She's been studying how to get Blueface all to herself. You see the secret book? This is what Nvea is on. Because she said, I am going to get him away from these mad hoes. This is Nevaeh's goal. Quiet as kept. And this shit is stressing her out because she don't know Blueface. She don't know what he up to. She don't know how homie get down. Okay? He breaking them hearts, baby. Breaking them hearts. Let me see. Who else is out here? Jaden. Jaden. Come on, Booski. She said, I am the champ. Them bitches wasn't shooting with you. What is that? Bitch wasn't shooting with me in the gym. He said, they wasn't with you, Blue. I was with you, Blue. I was wearing that championship ring. Now that you got, I'm supposed to be your ball. I'm supposed to have a rock. She said, but you got me up in all this shit. That's when the fan said, look, for some dick. You know what I mean? Whoa. Jaden say he got the dirty muddy. He got the muddy cruddy. Let me cover that up, buddy. Oh, baby. Baby. Listen, being that I said baby, there might be another person who is sitting there taking another pregnancy test on account of Mr. Blueface. On account of Blueface. I see Karlissa. Karlissa don't know what she want to do. Karlissa's supposed to be up in an abundant union, right? But she over here paying attention to whatever Blue is doing. You know what I mean? So let me see. Karlissa. Let's pull a card or two for Karlissa since she up in here. Ooh, wee. Not that into you. Ooh, wee. Chrisean, baby. Ain't that her wearing that little white top? You know, she always showing her belly. She always showing her belly. Let me see. I got to shuffle for Lissa. Lissa says she a boss. Look, she said, I'm self-employed. Ain't nobody going to tell me nothing. I hear that. She on the phone lines. She burning up the phone lines. She could be discussing, I believe, Blueface's relationships. Your ex is back. I think she always got the phone line out. I think trying to help Jaden above all the girls, but always on the telephone because there's always another ex and another ex and another ex. Okay. She's hot on Blue's trail, seeing what he doing and what's going on. And I think as well, she's definitely talking about his tryst, his escapades. She's all in the sauce. And she's hiding her feelings about how he's treating her because of these flings, because of these little partnerships, romantic connections, making these babies with these women, doing all this extra stuff. She's extra hard in her feelings about this. And I'm not sure why she would feel ghosted by her own son. See this? As if she damn in love with him herself. Then let me find out. Look, son, look what fell on top of her. I ain't even lying. Her son, Blueface, and falling. She felt like he falling off, like he's getting too besides himself with these women out here. It's too much going on. He has to watch himself. She feels like he is headed for a bad turn. And she said, this is her baby, though. She don't want to see him, anything happen to him. It makes her sad. Look at this. This is like a side profile of Karlissa. It makes her sad. She wears a face, but this stuff is really hurting her. Something like that. What he out here doing. Yeah, that's what's going on. This is what's going on out here on this internet with the circus. Chrisean, Blueface, Nevaeh, Jaden, Karlissa. Who I'm missing, y'all? Throw out a name if I'm missing somebody. And I'll pull a card for him in the circus. Who am I missing in the circus, y'all? Okay. Yeah. Let's see. So now everybody is trying to do something versus they trying to be about it. You know what I mean? I'm going to let you know right now with Nevaeh got to do something different. I seen the live stream the other day, man. Shout out to everybody just doing their thing. You know, whether we for, against, you on this side or the other side, you in the middle, you ain't on no side. Wherever you at in this thing, you know, you're doing your reporting or whatever. Man, I watched the live stream. When I tell you Nevaeh laid in the bed all day long. You could tell she was bored as hell. He was bored as hell. She didn't get up to take a shower. She didn't get up to tend to the child. It took her all literally until Blueface was ready to get out that bed. She did not get out that fucking bed, baby. And I tell you, that's a pillow. That's a whole pillow. You know, he gonna lay on that, you know. 5 of Cups. He's really sad inside, you know, but he trying to give her what she want, you know what I'm saying? Trying to keep her close. He's really sad inside. Blueface want to be with somebody else, y'all. I'm just telling you. He missed somebody else. Look, he missed somebody else. Or either she do. Nevaeh's not that into him and he's not that into her. Now that it's going down, it's like a familiarity. It's like, okay, I like you. You know, you're somebody cool to be around, but I don't think they should have took it as far as they took it. Nevaeh was supposed to stay a good time, you know, not a long time. She's supposed to stay a good time because she was supposed to have so many more things going on in her life. You could just tell there's some type of connection that they have. Both of them have a trauma bond. They have a trauma bond right now, Nevaeh and Blueface. She didn't get up to cook. She didn't get up to straighten up the room. She picked up 1 or 2 items. She wanted to make sure she stayed in that camera and stayed in that environment in case he got on that phone and started texting. Because you know when Blueface got up, he was full of energy, ready to go. Look, playing his cards, ready to go. Seeing what's up. How you going to move these pieces around? These is all the players. How you going to move it around? It's a lot of demands. A lot of demands on your boy. Give me another card for Chrisean. She over here trying to be quiet, y'all. She says she's trying to let her actions speak louder than her words. Something is bothering Chrisean. I saw the look on Chrisean's face. She's been being quiet. She has been praying, you know, trying to be close to the divine, trying to tap into her higher self. Somebody's on her mind. You know, I don't know if somebody's trying to court her or whatever. And she does feel ghosted by, I believe, Blueface. I think she's watching Blueface out here with all these women and doing his thing. And as much as we can see her, she's about to, her fight is coming up. You know, her fight is coming up. She's been trying to act like she's indifferent, you know, to the situation. She want to connect with somebody or somebody's connected with her. Okay? You see that? What did I say? Connected. She want to connect with somebody or somebody's connected with her. She's staying connected to people. This is an internet thing. And plus, everybody is talking about her right now. Everybody's talking about her right now. She's a hot topic. Okay? She want to be with somebody. Chrisean want to be with somebody. Somebody could be trying to woo her on the phone or something like that. Right? Anything else we need to know? Yeah, a new love. Somebody's trying to get close to her. Okay? But best believe, baby, these chicks, they got this spell work going on in this whole situation. Okay? Everybody's trying to manipulate it to go their way. Everybody's trying to cope with this situation. Okay? And then you saw a daughter, I pulled it down. I'm looking at that as the divine daughters. You know what I'm saying? They're not even supposed to be moving like this. Lean, coping, out here, spell work. And I also told you this is the coochie card. This is the you know, the portal here. And they up there doing that work, baby. Everything is about you got to lay down with them. You know? There's no boss energy coming here. Like this one thing that Blueface, I can't say likes about Chrisean, she had a boss energy. She had a get up and go. She had a energy kind of like his mama. Okay? Like I'm going to make it. I don't care what you say. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. I'm going to, you know, I'm going to have it my way, like whatever. You know? So he did like that. This right here with Nevaeh is like, Nevaeh is just a baby mama. She's not giving off boss energy. She's not giving off, you know, creating a business or trying to, you know, have some type of independence. No, it's just lay there in that bed and be a pillow. That's it. The little child is even rambunctious. The child wants to go outside. The child wants to do things. She has a child, a son, wants to do things. She's so busy watching who Blueface is with. Nevaeh is so busy watching all these other chicks. She don't do her hair. She don't get up. You know, she could have got up in that whole time while Blueface was laying in that bed. That girl could have got up, showered, straightened the room, got Shorty together, you know, gave him something to eat, settled him down, went and cooked something. Shoot, got on the computer, started seeing what she would do next after she dropped the baby. Nevaeh about to find out about this twin flame. You understand? When you encounter somebody that's different than you, it's curious. It feels magical at first. But everybody trying to be the star. Okay? I'm going to get it to Chrisean. I'm going to give it to her. Because she's out here like that. You know? She's out here like that. Everybody's talking about her. We're going to talk about it. Spiritual baths are in order here. Especially Blueface. When it concerns these family matters. When it concerns these single mommies out here. Everybody trying to be the BM. Everybody trying to be the BM. There could be another damn child coming. Okay? Another one. A daughter. Or something about maybe Blueface's daughter possibly. It's a possibility. I don't know. I see abuse here though. There's abuse in this situation. Nvea is not happy. I could see this over her face. She was pushing a conversation. She was pushing, trying to get some, you know, some nana. She was pushing that, baby. She was upset that he would not get off that live. You've been on this live all day long. When you gonna get off? And he was looking at her like, I'm not. I'm not. It's a situation out here with this circus. Oh, yeah. It's a situation. It definitely could be another daughter coming. You see this? This is somebody giving birth or somebody being pregnant with this Empress energy. Okay? It's a lot of people in their feelings with this situation because everybody want to be the head honcho. Everybody want to be the star. Everybody want to be on top. Everybody want to, you know, be the main baby mama. Everybody want to be the Empress. They want to have that wet them waters. Everybody in their feelings right now. You know? Look, you got this. Stay positive, work hard, and make it happen. What? Like a boss. Everybody trying to be the one. You know we getting this tarot reading. You know we getting this tarot reading. Oh, yeah. This situation is definitely lit. This is definitely a lituation. Blueface is still out here having his fun. You know why? Because he really doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't. He don't care what these chicks do. He see a bad chick, he gonna do what it do. He said it hit different. Ooh, 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 Blueface. Oh, torn. Got him torn. All right, let's clean this up. That was just a little quick tap in. That was a quick tap in to see what's going down, what everybody got going on here. We're gonna get some more tap in. Let's find out what's going on. Because these chicks, they're not getting the message. They're not getting the message. They're not getting it. I heard the car horn hot. Baby, they said they don't care. They're going to be amongst the group. They joining. They don't care. They don't care how much stress it is. Focus. Focus on me. Focus, Blueface. I'm gonna also find out what Chrisean is upset about. She got out here and did an interview. Still, you know, trying to make us think this narrative or another. Blueface ain't claiming nothing. I told y'all why he's not going to take it any farther than just quote unquote saying what it is. What it is. All right. Let me see. Let me go with these. No, let me go with these. Let's go with these next. Okay. What was that? Two of Wands. Which way to go? Twin flame. Okay, yeah, this is all about this connection with Blueface. All these women that are connected with Blueface. This shit is anxiety. This is a lot of anxiety, baby. He has a lot of them. He's done this to a lot of them. And they angry. Look at them. Oh, they angry. These chicks is angry right now. Look. Lie to all of them. All right, Spirit, let's get some tap in for the circus. Let's just get some tap in for the whole crew, the House of Vibes, okay, the House of Blues. Let's get some tap in. Let me see what everybody got going on out here. Let's see what everybody got going on out here. Welcome, everybody. I see y'all in the house. I see y'all in the house. Everybody be good. All right, I see you, Miss Evans. I see you, Darnell. I see you, Breon. Loving my boys. Stay in the house. What's good? Pierre, what's up, everybody? Okay. Let's go, y'all. I share, everybody. Okay, Chrisean. We going out with Chrisean. Sorry I didn't give you closure. She's upset. I'm asking about what is this look on Chrisean's face. She was doing the video. She's trying to tell us this, trying to tell us that. We just want to know, what is that look on Chrisean's face? Spirit said is a look of putting on a show. Putting it on for us, for the media, and stuff like that. She's really, really still stuck in with Blueface. There's a catfishing energy with Chrisean. Like she's still trying to put on for us. She still want to offer from Blueface. Trust me. I told you, if Blueface said, you and the baby is mine and I want to be with you and here's this ring, here's this rock, baby, she'd be right there. Hold on demon time. She'd be right there. Okay? I'm just going to let y'all know what it is. High Priestess energy. Okay. More cards for Chrisean Rock. What does this look on her face? What is going on with her? What I'm trying to tell you. She feel like she got a shitty offer from this situation. She don't like it. She doesn't like it at all. She don't like the situation. She don't like what's going on. She feel like Blueface is putting on a show and it was shitty what he presented to her and what he gave to her. You know, she feel like people are leeching off of her. She don't like that. There's a scowl like on her face. Okay? It's like her smile is not, you know, genuine. All right? She feels like she took a risk with so many loves, not just Blueface. You know, like it was just all for the lights, camera, action. She feels like a lot of people get with her just for clout and that they make her shitty offers behind the scenes when it comes to getting with her. You know, there's a scowl on her face. All right? Draining, gold digger energy, clingy, won't let go. And I think others might feel this way about her as well. She's lost, as much as we think that she gets things, she has also lost deals because of, you know, all the goings on. People don't want to be associated. Let's see. Look, as much as she want to make us think that, you know, she's connected, I don't think she forgives herself. There's an unforgiving energy right here. Or she doesn't forgive others. Or she doesn't forgive Blueface. Or something. Other people. Could even be her parents, you know, her family members. It's a lot going on with her. That's why she's sitting here. It's like a scowl of, here lies all of the fucks that she had to give. You see this? Especially when it comes to Blueface. When it comes to any connection that she deemed like this. She feels it was shitty offers. Shitty offers. And she is not over him. She's not over Blueface. She feels like she learned a big life lesson. And guess what she's saying to all of them? She's still saying, you belong to me. I really don't give a F about them. And then she goes and prays. And behind the scene, she stalks. She stalks Blueface. You see this? This is the look of craze. This heart face. Look at this heart face. Imagine looking up and seeing that face looking through your window. She's watching him on the internet or she's watching other people. She's constantly watching what's going on. There might be a not wrapped too tight energy about this separation here. And yes, it makes her hella angry. Chrisean is angry. I don't care how many prayers you see her do, how many songs she sings to Yahweh. She is praying to ask God to release this anger because she feels some type of obsession with Blueface right here. This stalking and this separation, she's asking God, you know, help her to get over this. Help her to get over this. So that's what's going on with Chrisean. All right? Now, let me get Blueface. Let me get Blueface. Okay, I'm going to pull Nvea and Blueface and Karlissa and all them together. Okay, Blueface. What's going on with Camp Blueface? How is Blueface feeling? What is the major energy with Blueface, no matter what he's showing us? Sorry, I didn't give you closure. Look, let me find out him and Chrisean are thinking about each other. Let me find out. He said he did a lot what he did as a revenge thing against her. He said she hurt him when she made Junior. And all this talk about who the baby daddy is and all that. He said just for the fact that it's all this back and forth, such a big hoopla about who his child is, says enough. He says that says it in itself. That there has to be so many questions, like a big detective story. He says he know how to say what's his and what's not. He says, y'all not going to force nothing on me. He says, y'all lucky I didn't do more. He really wanted to clunk Chrisean over her head, baby, in the worst way. In the worst way. Ooh-wee. He says he feels like all of these women want him to share his blessings with them, even though they didn't help him manifest nothing. That's what he said. He said they all jealous. He said don't matter who they are. They all trying to get something. Okay? He looks at all of them as a red flag. All of them. He just be sitting back, talking, chilling, conversating, you know, conversing, pardon, not conversating, conversing, you know, having conversations. And he's very haunted. That house of blues, baby, it ain't all it's cracked up to be when you get up in there and you think you're going to, you know, make a little nice little bird's nest up in there. Just know you are taking a risk, because Blueface surely has some shitty offers. He dare any one of them to play a game with him in any kind of way. That's why Nvea don't want to make a move right or left when she's in his presence and when she's not in his presence. She don't even get fixed up in his presence. She think that's a plus. It's not. I'm telling you something. Honey, stay on top of your shit. Don't lay in no bed all day with no damn man. Don't lay in the bed all day. You can get up, at least take a shower, do your hair, put on some perfume, some good smelly lotion. Go make something nice to eat. Have the house smelling. You know what I'm saying? Listen, child. Listen. He said he got a whole tower for them. And some chicks, y'all think it's cute. I said, let all these women have Blueface. That is a hot magic stick. That's a hot magic stick, baby. And every now and then it gets on fire. Oh, he turned the heat up. Because you already know. It's a bit of a trash energy right here. You know what I mean? It's some garbage going out. Look at this. He gonna have them crying over you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They're gonna say, why are they crying? Demon time. Demon time. And God said, no, I'm not gonna save you. I'm not gonna save you. And I know about that divine collective. When you go up in that motherfucking house with Norman looked normal as ever. Yeah. You go up in the base motel, the house of Blue. Listen, Blue gonna have something for your ass. Okay? You better know what you're dealing with, goddesses. God says, okay, since you don't care, you don't care about what I told you to do. You don't care. I told you to go and be a divine goddess. I told you to get up off of this. Nope, they want to be in there. They want to be in there with any narcissistic energy. They want to let these men power up on them. Whether it's a Chrisean, whether it's a Nvea, whether it's Jaden, whether it's the extra, you know, the outside circus, the extra chicks. Okay? Doing what they do, wanting to show each other up. I'm the baddest chick. They all fighting over a burning tower, y'all. It's a tower. Blueface gonna bring a tower to your ass. If you think you're gonna get up in his world after him and Chrisean, baby, do he miss her? Sometimes. Sometimes. I told you Chrisean gives boss energy to him. You know what I'm saying? Like he made a lot of money with Chrisean. But he feels like, you know, that these women and her, that they were snakes. Sneaky. They're jealous. They're envious of one another. They hide their motives. They're sly. And he feels they have it out for him. At the same time, he also feels a bit cursed. Okay? He feels a bit cursed because he said he can't seem to meet, you know, somebody that is for real. He doesn't believe anybody is genuine. Starting off with his mama. He says, I don't love them. I just act like I do. They don't love me. They're just using me. That he says he knows it's his karma. That's why he's feeling a bit cursed. He says, well, whatever. You know, demon time it is. Blueface don't mind getting it. Like these girls think they're going to outsmart Blueface. They're not. He's unbothered. He's unbothered. Because they can't out disrespect. They can't out disrespect. Okay? Someone is about to pop up on property damage. One of these chicks might get crazy on them if they can't accept, you know what I'm saying, what he dishing out. They can't accept it. They might get crazy on him. Property damage, vandalism. Someone is about to pop up on him. He better be mindful. I don't know who he's dealing with or what he's doing. Just be mindful. I see down low again. Every time I'm doing Blueface, baby, I don't know what's going on. He up to some shit. Okay? He up to some shit. Give me a card or two for Nvea. I should pick them up. Get it down so she can, because I pick them all up so that if one of these cards need to come out for them, it can. It can. All right, that was Blueface. Just a little tap in quick for Blueface. Nvea says she's trying to get the crown. Okay. Being that she is pregnant, I will let you all know. You see that? She said she's trying to get the crown. She said her crown is still in check. She said she don't care what y'all say. Okay? You're not going to knock nothing off her head. She says she got this. She said she don't care what y'all say about her. People could be saying that she don't have nothing. And they're also saying that Blueface is scamming her with this love offer. You see that? This is the mask. You're going to wear that mask, be whatever you want or need him to be. He wooing her right now. He's quote unquote love bombing her. Excuse me. He says our love is like a red rose, red rose. And he's a little thorny. He's a little thorny. Okay. Oh boy, baby. Oh, what? Reverse roaching ass energy. Oh no, Nevaeh, stop playing. Oh, I'm just gonna have to put it out. It said reverse. I don't know, what's going on, but it says what we do to others comes back to us. She could be trying to put that wound wham on people. Like, yeah, y'all talking about me now. Y'all talking about everything. You wait till I drop my baby. You wait. She said people got some roaching ass energy. You know what I mean? She said that y'all talking that about me. Nasty, grimy, filthy, runs from the light, hard to get rid of, and lives off others, baby. That's what she said. I'm a whole queen. I know you're not talking about me, Vea. I'm Vea, the pregnant karmic. Ooh. I think she is chasing Blueface because she know Blueface will get out here and do the most. It says nymphomaniac, orgies, threesomes, buying it, rough, anal, actuals. Okay? They better be careful. I told you. It's a hot tamale out here. The blame game. Because they all want to chase him. She is chasing this man. She chasing him. She watching too. She lurk like a mug. She lurk like a mug. She does pray as well. This girl prays. It says divine staff. She has some people or ancestors working on her behalf. I can't see that. And she says she needs to work on changing for herself because right now, Nevaeh is putting on a show. I see down low again. She might know something. Ooh wee. Separation. Separation. And we have I miss you as well for Nevaeh. He feels genuine emotions towards Nevaeh as well. He feels some emotions towards her. Just like how this came up under the Chrisean card. So what happens is when they separate, he gets to missing her and brings her back. He doesn't want to be denied access. None of these men want denied access to these divine goddesses. They want you to not care. So you can involve yourself with them. But that comes with anxiety and that kills. That also comes with a dirty banana. That also comes with demon time, very devilish energy. Do you see this? This is Blueface, baby. And once you come on into the camp in such a fashion, once he snagged the divine goddess and snatch her up, because when you see him, they come with a good energy, but they be down for it. They down for the shits and giggles. They down for it. So since they down for it, when they come up in the camp, what he do? Just like a lot of sometimes cult leaders do this. They make them people brand themselves. You got to put my name, tattoo my name. You heard the car honk. You got to do something to show the world that you is mine. You belong to me. I really don't give a fuck about them. He tells them to not care about what the world thinks about what them two do together. That's one of the prime ways a narcissist will snag you quietly. Make you think it's just you and them, and it's you and them against the world. They don't care about the world. They just care about you and them. You belong to them. A lot of pride. And Nevaeh better watch it. She better not put nothing in her phone that's not supposed to be there because Blueface going to go right through that phone, or either or Nevaeh goes through Blueface's phone. I know that. Yep. I'm telling you something. They need not play with Blueface. He don't care like they care. He will hurt their feelings long before they hurt his. That was Miss Nevaeh, baby. I keep telling y'all, Nevaeh's ancestors want her to do something different. She's doing the wrong thing, but she's hard-headed. Most people, y'all, have to come to the understanding that's a part of maturity. When you can own, you know, there you go, your divine goddess Devi, spiritual and paid. When you can own a poor choice, you know, when you can own making a decision under duress because you don't want to be embarrassed about the decision you make. Yeah. Up next, Jaidyn. I see this hanging around. Jaidyn, she says, she's very wise. Okay, Jaidyn is very wise. She knows a lot, and she, you know, the small one right there. I see that as pink face. But yeah, a journey pie. I couldn't get that girl's name for the world to me. Yeah. So she says, I know a lot. Showing them where they had you fucked up. She says, I'm gonna show them where they had me fucked up. She says, because I be knowing. Okay, Jaidyn gets her little money, you know, here and there. All right. She gets her incoming calls of communication that bring her in and bring in some paper for her and stuff like that. She says she's more on the type time like Chrisean is. Like she knows Blueface, just like Chrisean know Blueface, and they know they got to get out here and they have to be earners for him to even remotely take them seriously. You know, that's why notice he was into Stunner, right? Okay, they have to have that quality. That's one thing he likes. Because he needs to be out here and floss with him and say, that's my bitch. Look, I got the baddest, or I got a bad one. Okay, she says, regret, thinking of what could have been, reflecting, and remorse over dealing with Blueface. This is the narcissist card. Narcissist card. She says, I want you to share your blessings with me, even though I didn't help you to manifest it. She says that a lot of these chicks around here are trying to get in on what was originally, like I said, she was originally in the gym shooting with him. She said they're trying to get on the blessings, and they didn't help manifest it. Or get in on her blessings, and they didn't help manifest it. A small part of Jaidyn does feel like revengeful, you know, like she wanted a little bit of get back, you know, about him out here, you know, doing the most, creating these children and stuff, and then want to act like it's cute. Look at Blueface, you know, talking to one of the kids or something. She said, man, I'll clunk you in the back of your head, because he didn't give her closure either. Okay. There is some jealousy as well with Jaidyn as well. It says friend, ex-friend, lover, ex-lover, ex's new partner, family, and co-worker. So everybody's there. She feels like they be hating on her. She feels like they hate on her. You know, she says she the teacher. She says she's going to show them where they had her fucked up. Okay, crown's still intact. Jaidyn also has ancestors that are protecting her. Okay, and I don't know what it is, y'all, but something about Jaidyn. There's a bit of a love potion here. There's a love potion here that they can't understand why Blueface, you know, keeps Jaidyn around. She's supposed to just be his BM, you know, look what she did or what she said or whatever the case is. Something that Blueface really likes about Jaidyn here with this love potion. Okay. She says it's too many vultures around him. So that's why she keeps her distance. Too much vulture energy. As well, they be hating on her, she says. They be jealous about the love that Blueface has for her, something like that. You know, and when I say love, just, you know, always bending, no matter how much back and forth they had, always bending. But Blueface is an MF because he embarrassed her on live the other day too. You know, she's connected. She knows. She knows. She said he's obsessed with her too. Or she's obsessed with him. There's obsession here as well. Because she occasionally lays down with him according to what they let out. You know, they sneak around. Jaidyn prays as well. She said, but this shit is toxic. She said, addicted to toxicity. That's Blueface finger. Addicted. She does a lot of suffering in silence. She doesn't speak up a lot about a lot of things. She keeps her quiet, keeps her cool. Okay? She keeps her cool. And yeah, she's very fed up. She's very fed up about a lot of things. And every time she try to go, he comes back. Says, I'm coming back. I'm not going to let you get away again. I'm going to make it up to you. I promise. Okay. Every time she try to, you know, get on and get away from this whole toxic situation, him bringing her into, you know, just the intimacy, the addiction of it all. She says it's a headache sometimes. It's a headache. Stress, overwhelmed, can't handle it. Too much going on. Okay. And she says every now and then, yeah, she wish she could just, you know, put them hands on him, because everything he see, you know, tongue out, eyes bulging out his head. She said, man, she want God to put that wrath on Blueface sometime. Calm him down. to calm him down about being such a sneaky bastard. This is Jaden. Jaden be suffering in silence. She don't be saying much. She be having a little grease. Jaden ought to put together a little protection pouch. She do. Or either her ancestors, somebody got protection. Good luck charm protects the wearer from evil. She said they can all kiss her ass. That's what she said. She said because she's still a winner. But she's still in love with Blueface too. And he's still in love with her too. He's still, you know, into Jaden too. She said all them other chicks is a catfish. And she the real blessing. That's what Jaden said. She said, I got the real ones. See those spirit babies? She said, I'm the original. He just go to y'all when he get low on fuel. Ooh wee, ooh wee. And she be always forgiving him. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Everybody heart beat up. Everybody heart beat up. That was Jaden. Everybody heart is beat up. Okay? Everybody heart. Everybody going through it. Let me show you their hearts. Everybody. Everybody is money focused with a lot of unhealed trauma. Okay? Everybody. Beat up from the feet up, tore up from the floor up, needing checkups from the neck ups. Everybody. The whole camp. All right? As they watch each other. Because reminiscing pictures, nostalgia about the past. They are watching. And we're all watching as well. And it's a lot of jackass energy going on. A lot. Now let's see. Now we don't get much into her, but we want to know. Karlissa, come to the table, my dear. Yes, Miss Lissa. Ciao. Miss Lissa out here stalking. Look, she is watching that man. She watching everybody. Okay, but let me give her a fair shuffle. Okay. Karlissa. We call her Miss Karlissa the mama. We need the mama on deck. Okay. I just heard she the head biatch in charge. She said all them girls go have a seat. She the one. Look, she said she the winner. She said like blackjack, bet on me, you can't lose. You know what I'm saying? That's what she said. That's what she said. She said, I am connected, baby. I am Karlissa. I am the mama. You ain't gonna tell me nothing. She said, I see everything. She said she got the receipts. She knows what's going on. She know what's going on. Okay? Call me is in the middle of this. Call me. Yes, no. In the middle it says call me. All right? She is doing business right now. She wants different types of calls. Or she's been getting calls. Somebody could be wanting to give her some type of payout. Put her on. I ain't lying. I see the camera. I see the winning season. Or either that's what she's banking on by doing all this filming and stuff right here. You know? Okay. Forgiveness. She says she be forgiving the whole clan. And she said she get tired of doing that. She said because they be doing her wrong. She said she be watching them while they be sitting there on live and streaming and doing this and kiki and kaka. Listen, his mother was so upset at him the other day because he was on that live stream with Nvea and she was just a kiki. Everything Blueface do, she got to follow him. Told you that's the pillow. You know what I mean? That's the Barbie. You know, you can pose. You could, she's supposed to just be moldable. That's how it goes. So sitting there listening to Blueface, and she said she don't like it. She said because she forgives him a lot. She forgives all of them a lot. She said she was angry as hell. Listen, Karlissa, I got something for you, sis. I got something for you. I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I'm gonna put it to the side because Karlissa be talking hot out here, spicy as hell. Listen, I'm telling you, just stop talking. Stop talking to him too. I'm serious. You can send him a Christmas card, a how you doing son card in the mail. You know what I mean? But you listen, go ahead and mind your business. You say, it's the jackpot, you the jackpot, Karlissa, go ahead and mind your business. Go mind it. I'm telling you, you can't lose that way. Like you always say, he'll need you before you need him, right? So go ahead and do what you do. She said he lied too much. She said he tell too many stories and he be doing too much with these gals. That's what she said. She says too much. Okay. Give me some energy for Karlissa. What's going on with Karlissa? Karlissa. The mama, what is that trying to come out? She said jive turkey, the runner. She said they be running from her energy. Okay. She said she says she thinks everybody wants to get into his blessings or get into her blessings, even though they didn't help manifest it. That's what she don't like about these chicks. She says she do be praying all the time. All the time. She says she stays quiet a lot of times. She could say more. People think she talks a lot. She could stay quiet a lot. She said because she knows a lot more than people know. She's seen things. Okay. And she also says she doesn't like the way Blueface let Chrisean put hands on her. That's still an issue. That's still an issue with Karlissa. She said, I'm the real blessing. She said, I birthed all of them. That's what she said. She said, I birthed all of them and they wouldn't have no clout if she didn't bring them there. Okay. But even still in Karlissa as well, there's a broken energy, a money focused energy, or either she feels this way about Jonathan, that all the women around him are money focused and they're not focused on healing that heart right there. That heart is beat up from the feet up, tore from the flow up. Okay. She feels that Blueface is definitely addicted to the toxicity. She feels even the women, everybody from a Chrisean, even sometimes Jaden, you know. So she says she don't say much because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, what can she do? What can she do? She said, I'll be putting it to rest. She said, I just be tapping in with what I know. She says, because I know how to get me a king. This is Karlissa. She says, and I could show him how to get that, but he want to do this. That's what she said. And Karlissa stay on that phone watching. She stay on that phone watching, baby. Okay. What's hidden? What's hidden for Karlissa? Venomous Black Widow. You better stop playing with your divine goddess, Davy. Karlissa, what you up to? Low on fuel. Narcissistic energy. What's hidden? Demon time. Karlissa will get it the fuck popping in a minute. Okay? Should get it popping. There's the mirror again. She says, don't play with me. She says she put on shows too. Listen, Karlissa, that's what's hidden? Girl. Obsessed energy as well. Karlissa's obsessed, as obsessed with the circus as they are with each other. She's obsessed with it. She want to control more of the narrative, but she can't. So she just watches a lot of the times. Lurking. She feel that somebody might have put some hoodoo on her family too. She says she do not know why Blueface can't break away from these women or get away from the situation. She don't know why. She don't know why. Oh, man. Damn, Sassy. That's a lot. Let me see. Together and love theyself. I hope they do too, Sassy. Yes. Hey, Marcia. What's going on? We just tapping in with the clan. All right. Anything else that's hidden for Karlissa? Karlissa be lurking on the low. Okay. On the low. I think her partner as well wants her to pay more attention to them or something. But she says she's trying to get on. It's her wedding season. She says she ain't got that much time. She says she really got to do, you know, what's divine to her. Okay. What else? Incoming headaches. Yep. She always on that phone. Incoming communication. She says, stress, overwhelmed, can't handle. It's too much going on with him and Nvea. That made her upset the other day. That made Karlissa angry. That made her angry. And she says sometimes she needs Blueface help and he's over there, you know, treating her like she didn't bring him to this earth. Yeah. She said they vultures. They vultures. He said she said he had the vultures over there and denying her access. She said God gonna get Blueface if he don't stop. Ooh. Ooh. She said, because she love her son. You see that? Karlissa does love her family. She said, but you're not gonna give her a headache for these hoes and these 304s and these vultures, you know, and all these irrelevant women that he bringing up into the camp. She said they can all kiss her ass. Karlissa. Listen. Karlissa be nice. Karlissa be nice. She said, I am being nice. She said, I am being nice. She be stalking. I'm telling you, Karlissa be stalking because she love her sons. She loves her children in general. She said, you belong to me. I don't give a fuck about them. She don't care about them chicks. She just care about Blueface. She said they all leeches. All leeches. Draining, gold diggers, clingy as fuck, and won't let go. And won't let go. She said, I know it can't be that great, can it? Is it that great? Ooh, we Karlissa. Karlissa. Any final words for Karlissa? She said, I'm out of here. I go the other direction now. She said, if they want to take risks, they could be my guests. They could blame each other when everything comes down. She said, because she thinks Jonathan is writing a check that his ass can't cash spiritually with her. That's what she said. And she said, if he keep it up with these draining, clingy, gold digger, stalking, clingy as fuck, won't let go, vulture women. She said, the tower, baby. She said, the tower is already burning. She said, the tower already is burning. She said, he know that. She said, if he don't stop, more might pop up. And she said she know her son is a player, a user, a narcissist, has multiple partners, and that he is an opportunist. And she says, yes, he is cold. And she knows that she is at the center of that. Why? Look at that heart. Look at that heart. Frozen. So this got something to do with her why Blueface is so cold. And I know the father is there, but Blueface loved the mother. I'm not saying he don't love the father. He loved his mama deep. And something she did turned his heart cold. But she still got big love for him. She said she's going to warm him up again. She said she's going to melt this ice eventually. That's what she said. Okay? That's what she said. All right. That was Karlissa. Yeah, she said she's stuck by him through his jail time, and now he on this pettiness. You see that? She said the nympho, the orgy, all of this for this. That's what she's saying. Okay? She said he got too much pride, you know, and a dirty banana. Ooh, Karlissa. She said, well, it is what it is. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, Karlissa. Okay. Okay, we did everybody, right? I think I did Jaden. I think I did Nvea. I think I did the whole crew on that end. I don't know who I forgot. All right, now let's get into it some more. Yeah. Let's get into it some more. Interessante, y'all. Yo, 1 second, y'all. Let me make sure. I hope this is still connected. Yes, it is. Praise God. Praise God. All right. Now let's see. Where are those emotions at? I see them right there. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to get these real quick. Spirit, we're doing a tap in. Chrisean Rock, Blueface, the circus, and the whole gang. Let's see what's going on. Spirit says they lost. All of them are lost in the sauce, man. All of them have thoughts on their mind, you know. Everybody hoping for the best, though. Nobody really know what's going on like that. Everybody has dilemmas. Full of dilemmas, this situation. Spirit. Jr. Chrisean Jesus. Can you tell us how Chrisean Jesus is feeling about his mother at this point in the game? Okay. He does love his mother. I always see that, you know. He's a very happy, joyful soul, y'all. Every time I read on this child, a very happy, joyful soul. Okay? So he sees the best in her, you know. He sees the best. He hopes for her to wake up. He said there's an awakening that she needs to have mentally, because right now it's a feeling of helplessness. I'm not going to lie. You see who's at the center of this issue? That's Chrisean. This is Chrisean Jesus' feelings about Chrisean. He wants her to wake up. And he's skeptical about if anybody is going to help him. I've seen this before in his reading. Skeptical. Uncertain. Said there needs to be some level of balance had. Okay? He's trying to trust the situation. He's trying to have trust as much as possible. What's a hidden energy? Reflection. You see that yellow, right? That's supposed to be Chrisean. You see that resentment, right? This is a hidden energy about Chrisean Jesus. He's reflecting on how he came into the world. This is symbolizing his birth, coming into the world. You know, what she said, she had the $1 million baby. Her baby is, you know, everything. Her baby came into the world rich, right? This is true. It was an abundance. It was a happy celebration. He wants her to wake up. He's reflecting on that. He says, and there's some resentment right now with this balanced energy. It's not, things are not adding up. Things are not balancing out. There needs to be a breakthrough for him to really have some joy. All this has to do with the past. All of this. That's why there is a level of anxiety inside of him. He cannot speak. He cannot say what it is. He said a miracle needs to happen for him. A miracle. That's Chrisean Jesus. That's what he's talking about. He says there's a level of shame that is coming with Chrisean's emotions. Shame. You know, that's why she in the church. She wants forgiveness for this whole situation. How the child came into the situation, what's going on with all the people surrounding it, the Blueface factor. You know, being connected with that whole baddie situation, her family, her sister. It's a lot of shame, you know. There's some anxiety, you know, about speaking out. She wants to say things, you know. Give me the energies for Chrisean. Tell me about Chrisean. Chrisean. Doubt. Doubt. She's not as confident as she appears. That's why she runs to the church once again with faith and forgiveness in the middle. Okay? It's anxiety about letting go of something I don't know. Maybe blue with loneliness. She has a level of fear. That's why she stays close to the church. And the anxiety is coming from the reflection, reviewing the past. She also says she knows it's going to be a miracle. It's going to take a miracle for Chrisean Jesus to, quote unquote, be just like every other child, just be normal. She knows that. As well, there's some mental imbalance here. She wants to get balance. She has a lot of repressed emotions. Repressed. There's also, she understands this feeling of helplessness. She doesn't really know what to do to help her son like that. That's why she's putting it all on God. Oh, I trust that God is going to change this. God is going to change that. God is going to do it. And God can and will do it if God wants to do it. But God don't have to do it because God didn't do it when she was the one turning up, laying down with Blueface on the stage, shaking it here to there. Even after all of that, we don't care about that. The child is here now, and there's more that you can do to help him as far as, you know, therapy and really putting in a structure where he can grow and excel. Everything from the shoes that he wears on his feet, from any type of physical therapy or equipment that he might need to learn to walk and move around, grab things, speech therapy, sound therapy. It's a whole bunch that could go into getting his faculties, you know, moving and heated up, percolating. It's a level of guilt that she has, that she is holding concerning this child, especially with the curiosity about his birth, the talk, the gossip, talking about how he got here, what the circumstances were. She holds a lot of resentment about it because she knows everybody is perplexed about this situation. It's been a whole dilemma, and it's like, why? Not only that, she does have some repressed emotions of jealousy about Blueface situations in anticipation right here, not knowing what's going to go on. Remember, she came out as abundance in Chrisean Jesus reading. In isolation, she's by herself. She's definitely working on her confidence. She doesn't feel as confident as we think. There's a lot of disappointments that she tries to hide. A lot. That was Chrisean. A lot of disappointments. I'm about to do Blueface, and I could just tell Blueface is all over the place. Blueface is all over the place. Okay? Too many women, too many situations, too much going on. Too much. There's so much going on, you can't even keep up with as many lives as they coming out. They just want you to watch their lives. But I'm telling you, baby, one thing that shocked me was watching Nvea lay up in that damn bed all day long, wouldn't get up and wash her ass, wouldn't comb her hair, put no gel in it, no water, no nothing. You know, tie it back, something, leave it out, curly, whatever. Just, you know, you rise up out the bed. Stay right in that bed. No plans to do nothing. I am a BM. That's what it was given. Now, Nvea is staying silent as much as she can. But one thing I did notice when she was sitting on the bed during the whole bedroom live stream talking to Blueface, I can count how many times I heard her drop the F-bomb and use like a derogatory, aggressive language towards Blueface. She's on the low, angry with Blueface. She wants some type of breakthrough. There is some type of resistance going on inside of her that she's trying to fight. She's trying to fight speaking up. She's trying to fight it because she was so aggressive with him. You know? You need to get off that live. What the fuck is that? F you, like every other word, even when she was talking to the child. Don't do that shit. She couldn't stop herself from speaking curse words to the kid. He got that girl messed up right now. He got her messed up. And gratitude came here, contentment and hope. First, she was content with the situation, but all these women rolling through, baby. All these women. Very, very aggressive conversation. Tell me about Nevaeh. Nevaeh's emotions. What's hidden? Look at her. She's thinking she don't know if she want to be in this anymore. I'm telling you something. But it's a little bit too late. You know, you don't announce to the world you got baby fever. And he's being resistant to her too. He didn't want to give her no, you know, no good yesterday. He didn't want to give it to her. If he did give it to her, he did it when he was ready. You know, finally she got up and took a shower and tried to clean herself up. You know, they might have got it on somewhere on the quick. But she having a dilemma now that she don't put herself out here in such a way. Okay? She says she's hiding some shame. Helplessness. She says she's trying to forgive herself for what she done got herself into. She pushed for this. 34:34 on the clock. She pushed for this. There's a level of resentment, I told you. She was talking a bit spicy. She wants to say something. This is in her mind. The purple is her mind. She want to speak. But she's been holding it back. She says she kind of exhausted with the whole, you see the blue? The whole Blueface. Everything Blueface. She can't get no shine in his world. She can't get no shine. You know, she's just one of them. She's not the one. None of them are. And that's her hope. See that resentment moved to the top, right? That resentment moved to the top. Hope. She's hoping. But there's a lot of anxiety in this girl's world. Things she hasn't said to Blueface. Ways she's feeling. And she already know how he feel. Like, you know what you signed up for. Shut the F up. There's a level of guilt she's carrying. About putting herself out here with so much passion. She didn't play her cards, quote unquote, right. She has a level of fear. You know, that this situation is not going to go her way. But she's determined. She's determined. Okay? With this passion. They don't realize that this bedroom stuff gets old. It gets tired. Even laying in that bed next to him. Do you know if you would have got up and went and took a nice little 1-2 shower and got yourself all cleaned up and been smelling good and laid on that bed? Baby, you might have got some action. You might have woken right up out of sleep or something like, you know. I don't know what you trying to do. But laying in that bed, oh my gosh. That was just the worst. I was like, golly, girl. You lost. Where is the confidence? Where's your confidence? It's giving fear right here. The confidence. She's lost. I'm hearing loss of confidence right here. See this fear? See this? She's kind of lost in some type of vortex or something all over this passion right here. There's going to be some disappointment, okay? Because Spirit said wisdom is needed right now, Nevaeh. And for you to be courageous. Courageous. She says she's grateful to Blueface. Okay, some things that he did for her, or, you know, but she is definitely uncertain about what's ahead. She's uncertain. Some doubt. She says she need to get some balance. She says she need a break. Anticipating this birth. She said she wish he would show her some tenderness. Not the same type that he showed to all of them. Because remember now, when he had Stunner Girl hanging around, him and Stunner was out golfing. They was out eating. He was showing Stunner Girl off. He don't show Nvea off. He keep Nvea right there in that house. Like the house pet. The house pet. He bring anybody over that he want to. It's his house. It's his money. He do what he want to do. He'll have the next girl downstairs, Nvea upstairs. She got the call downstairs for what she want. No attention, though. It's like giving incubator. Giving baby incubator. Spirit says she might need to let that go. She might need to let that go. Okay? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Did I do Jaden? I don't know if did I do Jaden, y'all? Was y'all paying attention? I know I did Chrisean Jesus, Blueface. I just did Nvea. I don't think I did Jaden. Come through, Jaden. Confidence. Confusion. Being that I said confidence, Jaden has a lot of confidence in herself. She's just confused. You know, tenderness. She's being gentle with herself. She loving on herself. All right? She doubts the words that comes out of Blueface's mouth. She realizes, Jaden says, I realize it's going to take a miracle to change the way that this man is. And he brings her a lot of anxiety in this situation. You know, and as long as she doesn't do nothing about it and remains content, nothing will change. She says there's some balance that needs to be had and the exercising of wisdom. I tell you, Jaden knows things, you know, even though we might think she's, you know, for messing with Blue. Yeah, she knows that. She knows that. She knows she needs to release him. She understands that. She has some resentment, though. She got some shit to say on the low right here with this anxiety. Like how dare you play with me like that? Play with like her mental health, play with her emotions, and also play with her physical health. She said, this shit is not cute. You think all these girls are just sitting around happy to get the same damn ding dong, to get the same wand? I tell you, that shit is crazy. And she says she's forgiven a lot. She's forgiven a lot. That's why she resists things. You know, you do hear her speak out sometimes. And yes, she says there were times where she needed his help, you know, but she couldn't make him do anything. So sometimes there's jealousy with Jaden. Others are jealous of her, and sometimes she gets jealous of them. All of this is disappointing. She said, this shit is disappointing. She said, all this for some dick? She said, I could take it or leave it, baby. She says, I have faith. She says, I know the Lord. You know, I know the Lord. But it definitely makes her angry. It makes her angry. Because she really wonders, she says she really wonders, like, what's going on through his mind. Like, you see the blue in the middle? She's really curious as to what is going on with Blueface and why he won't wake up. And see the light is what I heard. Even Jaden has a lot of guilt about how she carried herself in a past time with him, with nostalgia. How she played the situation and let it play out concerning her as well in isolation by herself. All the women repress emotions because really all of this messes with their confidence, how they're feeling because they want validation from Blueface. And ultimately they exhaust themselves. You see the blue, right? Exhaust themselves with the whole Blueface thing and this uncertainty afterwards, the skepticism. This is shaky ground. You know? Shaky ground. Yeah. Jaidyn sits around reflecting a lot. We see her in the kitchen on her little show, cooking and stuff. Keep that up, Jaidyn. Keep it up. You know? That's good. That's good for your soul. She plays her music. She has a little drink in the back. You know? These girls could be so much more instead of sitting around bobbing for apples. I don't understand. I don't understand. Tell me, Spirit. Okay. Chrisean. Temperance. She's trying to keep herself balanced concerning things from the past that missed opportunities, especially in the area of romance. Okay, she's trying to keep herself balanced. She says she's trying to stay official. That's what she's saying. Okay. Give me some cards for Chrisean. What's the main energy that Chrisean is surrounding her? She's not talking about, or whatever the case is. Energy for Chrisean. Well, she's definitely just thinking about her coin. Okay. The moon energy. What are the hidden energies here? Okay. The moon. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Unconscious illusions, intuition, and deception. She's hiding things. She's keeping things under wraps, under the covert of night, or just keeping her mouth closed about some things that are going on. The moon, she's hiding things, keeping things private, especially when it concerns her money with that Page of Pentacles, and it concerns her as a person, you know, staying official, staying talked about, staying in the rotation of the internet, of communication, being talked about, words coming through the internet about her. Okay. She has been watching Blueface. All right. She holds herself to be a star, the star. She wants people to continue to talk about her. Okay. Tell me how she feels about her son. How does she really feel about Chrisean Jesus? What are the hidden emotions? How does she feel about him? Eight of Swords. This keeps her in her head a lot. Feeling trapped, isolated, victimized, and helpless. She has a sharp tongue when it comes to Chrisean Jesus. Okay. She says protective, honest, witty, intelligent. I'm also getting as well, she restricts him a lot. You notice he's tied to that pole. He can't move. She restricts him a lot. Okay. She's always up and around him. Y'all know how I feel about that. I can't stand. She always got his hands in his face. I understand she's trying to correct or trying to say, you know, she's trying to get his focus to come back in line or whatever. No, all this, you know, holding his mouth and holding his, and every 2 minutes grabbing his face and doing all this stuff. You don't see how that child bucks? The child is not bucking because he can't necessarily control his nervous system. The child is bucking to get away from her. I done seen that baby buck so many times in her hands. He just like, you know, just jump back with his whole body and try to twist and try to turn because he wants out of that positioning. He wants out of the positioning. Every 2 minutes, she was tickling him so hard on that camera. I thought he was going to have an asthma attack on the camera, y'all. I'm not even lying. When I seen a clip of her tickling her child on camera after we were talking about, they were saying that, you know, something had occurred with him, like he wasn't around. She wanted to, I guess, show us that he is around. And she just tickle. The baby couldn't even catch his breath. I told y'all about them tickle games. Don't let nobody tickle your baby. I don't give a fuck who they are. That shit is a tower. She wouldn't even let that child catch his breath. She want to make everybody think he just laughing, he just giggling, he just having a good time. No, he didn't like that at all. Do you know when they be digging in your ribs, it hurts your ribs as a child? It hurts your rib as a real person, as a big person. People be digging in your side. So everybody don't tickle the same. We don't know if they got nails or they don't. We don't know how hard that is. And then when you say enough is enough and you're trying to catch your breath, the person just keep tickling you more, won't even let you catch your breath. Till you start bucking, you got to get wild on them so that they stop doing that. Man, listen. Sudden upheaval, broken pride, disaster, renovations. You know? She upset. She knows everybody is appalled. She feel like other people caused her the tower. Like she didn't do it to herself. Like she's official. Spirit, tell us what's going on. She's definitely out here chasing this money. See that Ace of Pentacles? She's chasing the money. But at the same time, she has the Fool card as well. There's still a lot of things that she's not paying attention to when it comes to Chrisean Jesus. Okay? She also feels that this boy is her bag. It's her bag. She knows that he can't do much for himself without her. You understand? It says beginnings, innocence, adventure, spontaneity. You know, he doesn't have much. He depends on her for everything. She knows that. She knows that. That tickling shit, man, that shit burned me up. It burned me up. The boy couldn't catch his breath. I don't care. The boy couldn't catch his breath. I ain't like that at all. Does Chrisean Jesus like when his mother covers his face or his eyes? Does he like that? Does Chrisean Jesus like that? 3 of Cups, joy, celebration. Hold on. Does that bother him at all? He says sometime. Sometime. He doesn't like it all the time. He knows, see his eyes covered? He knows that it has to do with her trying to do something to his eyes sometimes, but sometimes it's too much. It makes him emotional. You see all this blue behind this young man? It's a lot he can't say. He says sometimes he has a good time with her, hanging out with her, but it's not always like that. He said it's heavy burdens dealing with her. This is what this Chrisean Jesus is talking about, Chrisean. It's heavy burdens dealing with her. He said it's tricky. It's tricky. Yeah, options. What does this say? Lack of choices, feeling trapped, missed opportunity, reality check. He said he don't feel he has many options, so he got to put up with it. You know? But I'm trying to tell you, I don't like that shit, man. Tickling that baby that hard like that. Wouldn't let him catch his breath for 1 minute. Just tickle, 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 tickle. She wanted to make him, oh, look, he's laughing. He's having a great time with me. He was bucking. He didn't want to laugh. He wanted to catch his breath. Stop playing games, man. I don't like when people play games. No matter how much we talk about the antics, she just gonna keep doing it. Sometimes he don't like when she played. Would you like somebody all up in your face every 2 minutes, hand in your face every 2 minutes? Every 2 minutes, here they come to play a tickle game every 2 minutes. That sounds a little sick in the head if you ask me. Yeah. Shit crazy, man. Tell us about Blueface. What's up with Blueface? 2 of Cups. So he connecting with different women. You know? He content with that. He content with that. Harmony, soulmates, partnership, and union. Okay? Somebody's connected to him. He's in his head, though. He hides emotions that he doesn't let these people see. All right? He likes the connections, but he still hides things in his head. Feeling trapped, isolated, victimized, and helpless. So, some of these relationships make him feel like he can't go nowhere. You know? He ain't got no choice but to interact with the women. That's all there is. That's the bank. Look at this shit. He not in love with none of them. Damn. Blueface doesn't feel loved like that. He don't feel loved like that. Emptiness, blocked creativity, loneliness, and blocked intuition. Sometimes he said he wished he could just walk away from all this shit. Walk away from everybody. Every last one of them. He's upset. He hides things too. Okay, Blueface, what you hiding? What you hiding? All right, tell us more. Tell us more. He says he puts on a good face at his house, a good party, you know. He says he's blocking falling in love. He's blocking letting his emotions fall in with any of them. He is blocking it. He says he is watching them with a fine-tooth comb with a microscope, binoculars, and a telescope. He is watching them. He said he don't trust none of them. That's what Blueface said. Y'all say even Nvea, even Nvea. I don't even know the names of the other ones. They're not as important. You know, they just laid up in the bed too. They laid up in the bed too. How does Blueface feel about his mother, Karlissa? Sad. Looks very sad. Wow. Moving from trauma, transition, better days coming, relief. He said they were moved around too much. He don't like that they were moved around from here to there. He said he just wanted to be in one little stable home. You see this? He just wanted to be in a house with the son and he wanted to be happy. But as a kid, he said his mother had him moving from here to there, and this makes him emotional. For sure. Tough decisions. Stuck in the middle. Blind to the truth. He contemplates. That's why I say he watches everybody. He searches for the truth. Blueface is a air sign. He searches for the truth. Inner guidance, meditation. Okay? He said, if y'all want to know why I'm so, sexually addicted. Yeah. He says his upbringing. That made me want to get out here and do what I do. You see him? He feel victorious when he out here got that wand. He said it started at a young age. I was a youngster when I started doing this. Going out here with these women. Blueface been doing this for a long time. Yeah. How does Blueface feel? Victory, triumph, success. He says he's went out here and worked hard. You know, he got out into the world and he made things pop. He said he don't understand why she's not out in the world doing that. He wants his mother to be one of those successful moms that's like making a lot of money, doing it in a justified way, a righteous way, so to speak. You know, he said she brings him a lot of heavy burdens. He said he loves her. He remembers her through all the stages of his life. You see, high school, graduation, all kind of different phases and stages of his life. He loves her for that in that way. He made it through. He said, but dealing with her is a heavy burden, especially communication wise. Too many tasks, overwhelmed, overworked, and burdened. Okay. Tell us how Blueface feels about Nvea. King of Wands. He likes to sleep with Nvea. Okay. He does think she's hot. And she doesn't make no qualms about that hot taki right there. Okay. That hot magic stick, baby. Because it heats up sometimes. And she's all right with it. Why did it heat up? He went, somebody was hot right back there. So he had a couple of hot situations before. So now he just big hot. All right. Here she is laid up in the bed with the baby. Do you see the baby? You see the child? She laid up. He says there is a happy energy there, but a lot of it has to do with her having the child. Incubator energy right there. And her keeping her mouth closed and her acting childlike, like she doesn't see or know anything. He says, as long as she remain like this, I'm good to go. However she feel, keep it to yourself. This is all he want to see when he around her. Well, what all it is, he said she can keep that to herself. She was trying to let it come out a little bit, but he wouldn't engage her. He wouldn't engage her the other day. Wheel of Fortune. He says it could go either way. It's a 50-50 with Nvea. It could go the good way or the not good way. He said he just got to see. And that's on truth with Nvea. He said he just got to see. He said because he's not sure. He said he not trying to, he says he knows a lot of these women want to come on in. You know what I mean? With this Five of Pentacles and it's brokenhearted energy right here. So it's unhealed traumas and stuff going on. Unhealed traumas. He knows that. He know he's not healed. Okay? But when he's around her, he feels good. Y'all, out of all the cootie cats, that's the pregnant one right now. So that's a different kind of cootie cat. So he's trying to keep that one close to him. Right now. Right now, she's different for that reason alone. When he get tired of everybody else, he know for a fact it's health there. Most pregnant women are very healthy. Because they're not out there spreading themselves around with anybody. It's a very pure energy on them most of the time. If they're doing that. So I asked how does he feel about his mother? How's he feel about Nvea? Okay. How's he feel about Chrisean? Queen of Wands. He feels like, oh, baby, damn. Queen of Wands. He feels like she goes out there, she does her thing too. Remember, he came out as the King of Wands. He said, she too much like me. You know, I want to fuck and she want to fuck too. And that's too fucking much. That's what he said. That's too fucking much. Okay. So she came out as the Queen of Wands right here. Also came out with the Ten of Swords. He said, she did me in, baby. She did me dirty. She did me dirty. Oh, baby. It says betrayal, utter defeat, breakdown, rock bottom when it came to this money. 10 of Pentacles. He said, man, she tore this shit up, man. We supposed to be getting that bread together. We supposed to be holding it down. Shit. And now all we hold it down is justice. He says karma. He said he wants her to get her karma for all the destruction she caused what they was trying to do. Look at that. Look at him. He has had restless nights about Chrisean. For real. Yeah. He feels that she pulled a lot of tricks. She pulled all the tricks out her hat, all the tricks out the bag when it came to him. He says she is a master fucking manipulator. He said he thought he could do it big, but when he met her, he realized he had to step his game up. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. How does he feel about Chrisean? He's trying to be strong. He had a love for Chrisean. For real. But he said in this picture you see a woman taming a lion. He said the lion is Chrisean. He was trying to tame her. It was hard. What do you call them? The Dalmatians, and you know, the whole dog pound. I don't know what he called the kennel. I don't know what he called it. He got names for them, for all of them. He has names for all of them. Yeah. He says she has too much smoke. You know, she'll get violent in the worst way. We've seen too many times where she's gotten arrested or gotten into some type of physical altercation with him. She will strike back in the worst way and say sorry later. He said he had to wake up to that shit. Hell no, hell no, hell no. Ugh. Jaden. He said that would have been his wife, you know, in the beginning, since she's been there the longest and has, you know, stayed there the longest. He said that would have been his wife, and they would have had the family originally. He does look at Jaden as an Ace of Pentacles. Okay? Tradition, conformity, morality, ethics. She feels like she has a high moral, you know, like her moral counter concerning raising his children and stuff. This is also a pregnant woman. This is his baby mama as well. Okay? Business opportunity, money is coming, new abundance and stability. He feels like she held him down for a very important part of his life. You know, while he was earning and trying to make that pinnacle, she stayed down with him. He feels like she's always going to be around. That's what he says. He said that's his family. He looks at Jaden as family. Clock that T, baby. Look, he still has affection for Jaden. He said that was his A1. That was his first love, or, you know. Yeah. Chivalrous, romantic proposal, follow your heart, and sensitive. He still want to hit Jaden too. You see that Knight of Wands? Oh, he still want to hit her. He said because he likes the gentleness of Jaden. You know? He said, and Jaden be forgiving him and stuff. And she don't have my children. See that little fish in the cup? And she don't have my children. That's what he said. That's what he said. He said, but he know he's toxic. He's toxic. See that? He know he's no good for her. That's her. Baby mama. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. You know? Chariot. That's why he do what he do and moves forward. He wants her to move forward from him. Addiction, materialism, playfulness, feeling trapped. Not cut him off. Move forward and be abundant. He wants her to go out there and make a bag. Want to make a bag. So he said they the king and queen of pentacles. They're the parents. They're the original parents before the other children came. Journey and Javon. That was them. He said, but he been treating her with a hard sword as well. He been treating Jaden like that as well. He said, but Jaden is wish fulfillment for him in some type of way. He'd be cool with Jaden. He'd be cool with Jaden until it all wasn't cool. He said he the one that went out here in the world. He wanted to get involved with a few other things, you know? And that's when things began to get hot. That's when things went left with him and Jaden, when he went out into the world. Okay. He says she cool with me. She cool with me, regardless of how he been, acting. He's gotten away about himself because the other women have kind of pumped up his head, put him in such a place mentally. But he always comes back to Jaden too. Look, always try to come back and play and laugh and smile with her. Always. Yep. 2 of Cups. See that? You my first love. You can't go nowhere. That's what he be saying. He likes to confuse her. See that? Confusion. Confusion. Who you working with, Blue? 3 of Pentacles all the time. She said, I got to put an end to this shit. She said, I know better. Jada be sitting back. All right? She know what's going to go on. She said it the other day. She said he going to do y'all just like he did every last one of us. None of y'all is special, but she said y'all have to find that out on your own. They have to find that out on their own. All right? Now, I reshuffled for this one. Spirit, tell us about Karlissa. What's going on with Karlissa? Karlissa. Come to the board, Karlissa. We making our rounds with the family. Karlissa. Karlissa, what's going on? How does she feel? What's going on with her? Look at her. She be watching this. She be watching everybody fighting and going back and forth. All the women, everybody talking to one another on the internet, the arguments, the aggression, the chaos, the competition. She said she feel like everybody's a fool, And she said, if anything, if she's playing a fool, she's going to go on her journey. She's going the other. She's just here for it. She's just here for it. Look, she said, she loved God. She loved herself. She loved the grandbabies. She said, ultimately, I have a really good heart. Ultimately, underneath everything that is going on. But she said she thinks it's hilarious. She thinks it's comical. And that's the truth. She thinks it's comical, baby. Okay? She says, when I get enough of the drama, I just go the other way. She said, I go to my God. I go to my grandchildren. I go out into my her garden of her house or something like that. That makes her very happy to sit outside, She said her God has kept her strong through everything. Okay. What else is Karlissa feeling? Hey, man, she got some thoughts on her mind about the situation. That's why she's always online expressing herself. Queen of Wands, you ain't going to stop her from saying nothing. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. She said, I'm hot to trot. I'm vivacious. I'm independent. I'm funny. And I'm confident. She said, and I make a lot of sacrifices, for these ungrateful ones, She said, but ultimately, she got a lot of love for everybody, Knight of Cups. Okay, Karlissa out here with the secrets too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Karlissa, what you hiding? Spirit, tell us what the moon energy is for Karlissa. Let me find out. I see 9 of Pentacles right here. Let me find out Karlissa got her own little stash. She got a personal bank account none of them know about. Let me find out. Luxury, profit, success, and home. She said while they fighting, she in her house, living her good life. I hear you, Karlissa. I ain't mad at you, girlfriend. Look, she said, I got the world, baby. You're not going to stop Karlissa from coming out here on this internet. She says, yes, I am her. Take a look. This Karlissa. I'm not saying that, y'all. I'm just reading Karlissa. Okay? She says she don't like how Blue been treating her. Not for these damn hussies. She don't like it. And she says she always got a big cup of love for him, and she don't like that shit. She don't like that shit. She said, girl, why you all up in my business? Right here with the moon card. She said, girl, why you looking in my business? Girl, you're a part of the crew. I got to go through you too. I got to do everybody. I got to do everybody. She says, I see you, boo. I see you, girl. I know you got to take a deeper look. Okay, yes, girl, I got to take a deeper look. We got to talk about these things. She said, yes. She says she been watching. She says she been magic stick managing for a long time. Karlissa, oh my goodness. She's been magic stick managing for a long time. Stop playing. She says, yes, she knows how to tell him how to get a pinnacle. This is the King of Pentacles. This is supposed to be the father, the daddy, the man in the house, the family man, the businessman. She says, I can tell you how to build something. This is Karlissa. I don't know. She said, because all they want to do is fight. She says they doing it all wrong. She says they compete with each other. For what? She said they compete with each other. All the girls, they doing it all wrong. That's what Karlissa said. Okay, Karlissa. Anything else you want to say? What's going on with Karlissa? She says she just be blocking them all. She said when it get too hot on the internet, when people start talking too much shit and everything get to going, she says, you know, she got to pull some tricks out of her damn hat. She got to pull some tricks out of her hat. She said, because you're not going to have me sitting around crying. Every time Karlissa gets very emotional and she doesn't, you know, say this to anybody. Okay, she gets very emotional. And she said, I got to pull some tricks out, or either her children start crying. Anybody that gets emotional, she start pulling tricks out of her hat. And then sometimes it's her children themselves that make her cry. And that puts her in her head. And then sometimes she don't know what she want to do, you know? There are times where Karlissa don't always have it to the letter. You know what I mean? She got to juggle a little of this and a little of that to make everything come out victorious. We all got it going on, Divine Collective, you know, no matter where you are. She said, but she's going to get the victory. That's what she said. That's what Karlissa said. Look, she said, because I got the divine love. You see how that card just popped up? She said, I got divine love on her side. She said, she's got divine love on her side. She said, because these kids is trying to take me out of here. She said, it's too much going on. Ten of Swords. She said, that's why she block them. That's why she block them. Okay, Karlissa. She said, shit, I'm a star. That's what Karlissa said. Oh, my gosh. Lord have mercy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Karlissa said, I'm looking for my coin, baby. She's looking for an opportunity or something to come her way. And right now, Blue has been being very mean to her. You see the family? You know, she just want love. You know, she just want to be a part of the goings on, baby. But he been treating her with a strict, harsh hand, starving her for water, baby, emotionally. You see that? She wants some cups, you know, starving her emotionally. Yeah, she said, but ultimately, those are my children. Those are my babies. You know, she take the good with the bad, the sun with the rain. She says, I'm the mama. I'm the mama. I be knowing stuff. She said, they don't listen to me. She said, they don't listen to me when they out here doing their sneaky shit. She said, I see every last one of them when they be being sneaky. She said, I know everything that Blue be doing with this here wand, baby. Everybody out here, she said, trying to get their wishes fulfilled. She said, her too. She said, but the wheel of fortune is spinning in her favor. That's what Karlissa said. She said, because she the mama. She said, she the mama. And she be driving around in her car. She said, Blue is going to hurt himself with all of this intimacy and jumping in the bed with all these women. She said, he going to hurt himself. Look, she said, he can't control it. He can't control it. She said, he going to hurt himself one day if he don't stop it and slow down before he crashed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, crash test dummy energy. She says, that's all I'm saying. Thank you. Karlissa. Okay, girlfriend, you got it. You got it. She said, I'm working on something right now, girl. Is that right? Yeah, she said, I'm working on something. Look, Eight of Pentacles. Karlissa said she's working on something. She said this pentacle been a little bit slow. It's been coming. She said it's been slow. She said she gonna put an end to some of this bullshit. Look, there's arguing on the internet. She felt disrespected by Nvea and Blueface. You just have to chuck it up, Karlissa, to they young and dumb and full of cum. They don't know no better. They don't know no better. You gotta forgive them forgive them for they know not what they do, Karlissa. You know what I'm saying? Nvea already in a situation. She gonna get her payback already. Karlissa said, I know. She said, I know. She said, it's gonna be towers. You see that? And that's also that phallic. She said, they ain't found out yet. She said, I know. I'm the one that my son called crying when the damn thing was on fire. She said, I know. Look, she laughing. She said, I know. She said, the wheel of fortune, don't worry. Everything that they doing to her, it's going to come back to them. Karlissa just sits back, you know. She said, everything they doing to her, it's going to come back on them. She said, because she showed so much love to her family, especially Blueface. She said, that's all I'm saying. Girl. She said, Blueface been being stingy with her lately, trying to hold back, especially when it comes to money, you know. She said, they don't want me to be successful. They don't want me to shine in this with them. She said, they trying to block me from being in the limelight with them. She says, I think not, but God. This is the Hierophant. This is Karlissa, let me go, girl. She said, but God is on her side. Because who? She said, I'm the mama. And she said, baby, I got some tricks. I got some things they ain't never seen. Okay, Karlissa. Let me go, girl. Let me go. Let me go. Oh, interesante information, baby. Okay. So let me see here. I got some cards right here, y'all. Hold on a second. I want cards. Oh, let me pull this big deck over here. Being that this is sitting here. Give me some cards for Chrisean Rock. Hidden energies. Chrisean Rock. Oh, Chrisean, you got a lot. And first and foremost, baby, might be some popo on your ass, baby girl. Popo. Says police. Cloud hungry. Definitely still chasing the lights, the camera, the action. Healing heart. Broken up. You see that heart, baby? Chrisean is damaged on the inside. I do not care what you see on TV. Healing heartbreak, toxicity, or addiction. Abusive relationship. Says anything, does anything, and makes up things. All right? She feels like she's being monitored or cuffed in some type of way to the industry. Or she actually could have some activity. People investigating and looking into her. Clear heart, clear mind, clear heart. She says she knows she needs to heal herself from this stuff right here. GPSing. She's been on the road traveling or either following people. Following people. Let me see. Let me bring this down. Following people. We have GPS. Jezebel energy. Lord have mercy. She's been following Blueface and what he's been doing with these chicks and stuff. And she's been running from some type of authority. Something's been chasing her while she's been trying to make it rain. She's been chasing the money. Spirit said you need to chase self-care, Chrisean. That's what she needs to chase instead of anything toxic, because she still has hidden toxic energy. Yes, she does. Destructive relationship, manipulative, and gaslighting. She may take drinks sometime when nobody sees. She may drink because she is still wrapped up into this situation with Blueface. Bye, Felicia. She's still wrapped up into this. Look, she still got a thing for him. She ain't gone. That's a fake death. That's a fake ending. She's not gone. Why? Jealous. Tired of the drama. She just been watching. Watching in the shadows. Wishing that she could dance with who she want to dance with. More than likely is Blueface. You know? She been watching this jealousy. Just watching. It's conflict. Energy match. Same page and flow together. It's conflict inside of Chrisean. I don't know why I keep seeing this drinks. Something is telling me Chrisean drinks when nobody's watching. Because you can pee out alcohol. You know? You can pee out alcohol as long as you don't do too much. Decisions. Hot and cold. Multiple choices. Give me some cards for Blueface. What's hidden? Starting over. Ending it and moving on. Trying again. The ex is back. Either somebody came back into his life that he thought it was over with. And that, you know, starting again. Or either he's going to get rid of somebody and start over. Because he said, you know, he the man. Machismo. That's Blueface. That's what he feel. Masculine pride. Toxic masculinity. Meeting manly expectations. Keys on a ring. That's how you have them. Keys on a ring. Many options. Unconventional. One night stand and string along. Okay? Apology right here. He feels like there's people that owe him apologies, and as well that there are few he need to give that he ain't gonna give right now because he has too many things to keep him comfortable. Arrogant, rash actions, and insincere. Or either some of these women are trying to apologize to him, but he said, I got options now. I don't got to listen to nothing. I don't have to listen to nothing. He said he's the prize. All the women in his world that need his validation and you coming to seek it from him, he said he the prize then. Winning money, got rich, inheritance, and unexpected money. And he said as soon as the money hit, that some of these chicks start acting different. And this is today's energy. Today. Yes, he is spinning illusions around somebody. Fairy tale. Phony trickster illusions. He's spinning it around somebody or a few of them. That's what he do. He sits back and he thinks about things that have happened, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet, and definitely creeping. Okay? He's creeping and watching other people, and other people are creeping and watching him. It's a lot of hater energy. Okay? A lot. These chicks don't like that he looks at himself as the prize. They got to keep it calm. He says, I don't care. Talking shit. He says, I don't care. He don't care. He's had some emotional nights himself, but right here it says cleansing. Silver lining, tears that heal, going within, soul searching. As well, a lot of these chicks, in order to get out of this, they have to go inside instead of just talking shit, but they rather play the Jezebel role. And he says, good. If they like it, I love it. He don't mind. And he's also looking back at about a few women that he actually had some serious emotion for, and he's looking at them as Jezebels. He has an awareness. You see this emotional? This man has cried some deep tears, emotional. I told you, starting off with the mama. She the first one. And then going on, then after the Jaden separation, he expected Jaden to just stay down. But she did some things too that hurt him, you know. Then Chrisean. So, you know, he just vicious with it. Look, he just blew. Come through, Blueface. I see you, Booski. Okay, I see you. Depression, sadness, water, intuition, open spaces, inspiration. He said, I'm just going to be blue then. I'm going to be blue and make them red, make them hot, make them mad. He said, since they made him cry, awareness, importance, and value, since they made him cry. These Jezebel, I'm telling you, he said he saw Jezebel energies in some people that he never thought he would see it in. Yeah. Come join the code of Blueface. He said, you know what it is. You know it's hot over here. He said, you know it's hot. He said, they know it's hot when they enter. They know. They know what they're coming into. Karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdowns. What? Yes, sir. You see that, mistress? Yes, sir. Viewed as the enemy in a third-party relationship. They know what it is. They said if they come over here in any respect, want to get any of my clout, my coin, my abundance, my blue, you see that B, my blue face? Positive mindset, manifest, gratitude, bliss, and blessings. He said they know what it is. You see the red. He said they know I'm a red flag. He said they know I got a hot tamale. They know all this shit, y'all. They said they know it's hot in hell. And they still want a ticket. This is Blueface talking. They still want a ticket. So they get a ticket. Come through. Come through. Yes, sir. Blueface. Who said I got plenty going on. Distractions. He got options. Once again, options is right there. Some of these women think they're going to come through and be the head one. He said, no. Y'all think y'all going to school me. I'm going to school y'all. Okay? Blueface is a school teacher, baby. He said, I'm going to help you get grounded. If you don't know what you want to do with your life when you get over here, he said, I'm going to help you figure it out. Stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance. He said, for the fact that you even mess with a dude like me in the state that I'm in says a lot. You want to get on the roller coaster. You're going to teach him a lesson. Full off highs and lows, off and on again, hot and cold. He said, of course, baby. It's just me and you. Look. And that's what they want. They want him to see only them. He said, of course, schooling. It's just me and you, baby. Devoted, attached, crave. This is the narcissist card, the golden mirror. I'll be whatever you want me to be. He said, I'll be whatever you want me to be. He says, because I know what you are. Opportunists. These women come. Only calls or texts when they need you. He says, I know what it is. It's reckless sex, baby. He said, it's Blueface, baby. Come on, Blueface. He said, it ain't no family. He said, it's reckless sex. It's Blueface, baby. He said, y'all don't think I know what these women are doing? Y'all don't think I know what these women are doing? He said, he know. He know. Look at him. Separation, reflecting, soul searching. He said, I hide this, man. What am I supposed to do? I'm a man. You know, I'm out here in the public eye. He said, what am I supposed to do? He said, he got to hide it. Lives in hypocrisy and enjoys it. And enjoys it. He said, I just blast off as many times as I can, as much as I can. You know? Baby, you want to go to space? Come on. Get on my spaceship. I'll take you there. Fast action, progression forward. The wait is over. He said, Divine Goddess Devi, I don't appreciate you, but keep it quiet. He said, I don't appreciate you opening my mouth, but it's all good. He said, I love you, Divine God. You good, Divine Goddess Devi. You told that shit. You told that shit. He said, yeah, I do be in my feelings. I do. You know? Oh, come on through, Blue. Oh, boy, baby, baby, baby. Oh, Nvea. I don't know why, but I see this feelings up here for Nvea and depressed. I don't know why. Keep it quiet. Nvea, feelings, depressed. Who is this gray coat covering? This is cloaked energy for Nvea. Coat, cloak, covering, save for a rainy day, hidden, invisible, use caution, element, self-protection, curiosity, cold weather when it concerns Blueface, baby. And his roving eyes. Keeping possibilities open, obvious, flirt, disrespectful. She said he disrespectful. It makes her sad, y'all. She does have emotions for him, but she trying to secure something. So she had to put it on extra thick like syrup and shit. She feel like she's being backstabbed. Ain't that her red hair, baby? That's a redhead, baby. A blondie redhead. Pain, cheating, deception, mind games, and love bombs. She says she hate the way he spin the block on her. How he bring her, you know, for a couple of days or whatever. She'd be over there and then he'd send her back home or send her back to wherever she's supposed to go. She said it's all just putting on a show. You heard the car horn, huh? Everybody just putting on a show, including her. She says, yes, she was in it the same way the other girls was in it. Sex addiction. Hoping that she had the best swag, the best bump, you know. But she see it's more than she bargained for. There is a push and pull. She realizes she can't control Blueface. She can't control him. I think Nvea is a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Blueface is an air sign. He gonna outthink her. And when he can't outthink her, he's just gonna make her mad and she's gonna want to remove herself. You know? She want to convince him and herself that their love is real. What they got going on is real. There's a rock bottom energy right here, meaning feeling trapped. Okay? Jail, karma, legal trouble, life falling apart. This is Blueface. Maybe she says she stood by him when he was locked up. Stalker. Okay? He stalks her and she stalks him. Stalking, watching, and obsessed. Nvea also has some childhood wounds that she hasn't dealt with, that she needs to deal with. And yes, Blueface, now that you want to be a BM, he on your ass. This what you wanted? You wanted Norman Bates? You wanted to be up in the Bates Motel? Now you are. Now you in the shower, like I told you, like Norman liked him to be. They love it. Listen, that's one thing Norman gonna have is that shower scene. He gonna creep up on you in that shower, baby. Yeah, bitch. Like, yeah, he gonna have that wand, beat you over the head with it, baby. Gonna beat you over the head with that wand. And she better not play with Blueface. I'm trying to tell you something. Nevaeh's mouth been very flip lately. Okay? Bully, sexual abuse, physical abuse, toxic parents, and abandonment. Blueface going, listen, and he got these. Be mindful. Okay? Be mindful. Nevaeh got a serious situation on her hand with Blueface. She wanted him. Now she got him. You see this? Don't sit on no SOS now, girly. I seen your SOS smokes from that bed. You want to get out that bed so bad, girl. I remember that scene, girl. I know all about that scene right there. Distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. She was scared to leave that damn side. She was scared to see who was going to get on the phone with. This Nvea. She fighting. She fighting the other girls. Girl fight. She want to fight. She want to fight somebody. Argument, physical fight, at war. She can't wait to drop the baby. She don't realize, Nvea, just settle down, honey. You ain't going nowhere but to the safest of places if he take you there. Summertime is about to hit. It's a bunch of places y'all could go as a little family unit, but let's see how many times he take you out on that family unit trip. You ain't been outside. Yeah, I ain't seen you at the restaurant lately. I ain't seen you nowhere. Car horn honking. I ain't seen you hanging out with him nowhere because you would have had it on live. Every time I see him with you, it's either in the Blueface studio or either you in the bedroom or you in the shower. You don't be outside. He ain't take you to play golf. You said you went to Miami. Why he ain't go with you? Where the pictures? Okay. Sex fix. Secret lover. She's upset. Oh, come on, back me up, spirit. She upset about all the secret lovers that he got. She been fighting. She upset when she look on the phone and she see he be laid up on the video with somebody else in a hotel. He don't even take you to the telly, girl. You the caregiver, and he not taking you to the telly. He not taking you out, girl. He said he looks at her as a baby still. He looks at her as a mother goose, the incubator. You're supposed to be like Jaden. You're supposed to be staying home, attending to the, you know. And when he says it's time for you to go out, like when he finally put Jaden in the studio and put a little record and made a little video and all this stuff, he said when it's time for, you know. But these two better watch it. There's going to be some bumping of heads between Nevaeh and Blueface because she don't want to listen. She don't want to keep hearing the same thing over and over again because it's always going to be a new chick. Always. Always. She is emotional. You see this with the water? She is emotional right now, but she keeps it to herself. She stays quiet. She stay quiet, undercover, quick exit, cheater, runner. He gets away from her quick too. When he see that she's emotional or in her feelings, he gets away from her. Look, desert. He deserts her when she becomes what? A bugaboo. A bugaboo, because she's starting to confront him about a few brief affairs. Okay? She let most things go, but some things, the way he's doing it, brace for a sudden ending, short but sweet, can't last. I keep telling her he's a narcissist. Honey, he gonna take you through there. There's no way to avoid going through the tunnel with the narcissist. He gonna take you through there, boo. Look, not today. Look. She got the same card he got. She don't want to hear the shit. Boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversations, not dealing, still upset. You see her laying in the bed. Can't nobody tell me nothing but time apart. Time apart, darling. Can't nobody tell me nothing. But you're not happy, darling. You hide this shit. You know you with a karmic male. Your baby daddy karmic as fuck, girl. She know. She done got attached to something. Legal matters. Divorce, property, criminal, child support, paternity. Nevaeh gonna play herself right into an emotional corner. Closed off. Not emotionally available, distracted, hurt in the past. And when she does close herself off, when he does separate, I told you he put her in the desert, baby. Okay? Arab money. Listen. I miss you. He come calling her, talk about he miss her. When she be in her ego and her feelings and stuff. Hurt ego, getting in the way of the relationship, etc. I was about to say, how does Chrisean feel about Nevaeh? The trash card came up, baby. That's how Chrisean feel about these people that Blueface is out here dating. All right, the relationship is done. Time to move on. Chuck it in the fuck it bucket. Trashy behaviors or thinking. It is not of further use. He said he's just using her. She said Blueface is just using the girl. Get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date online. He said if he really valued her, he wouldn't be out here doing it like that. You know, because I can't lie. When Blueface used to be with Chrisean, the level of disrespect was through the roof. But one thing Blueface did was keep Chrisean by his hip like a damn pew. He used to keep her on his hip. I'm not lying. Everywhere he went. She said they all got egg on their face, just like her. Got caught feeling foolish. Everything backfired, especially with these eggs. She said, including her. Everybody wanted to have an egg by Blueface. They all got caught up. Look, with this family shit. They all got caught up. With who? The narcissist, baby. This narc right here, baby. Y'all know what I tell y'all about that. Look, she said, don't act surprised. Y'all knew who I was. He said, and I told you who I was. Egotistical, opportunist, fragile. And then y'all laughed it off. And then still sent me a love message and said you want to have my baby. He said, so I invited you over and we honeymooned and then we had a baby. And then now you're talking about you made a cloudy judgment. You had a cloudy judgment. He said, no. He said, don't act puzzled. This is puzzled, mysterious. It ain't no mystery. He said, they acting like they don't know. As much as they front, they hate nothing about him. Look, I hate nothing about you. He said, they all want me. Oh, shit. He said, I don't know why they acting shady. Why are they acting shady? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. We on our 2 mark, y'all. I'm going to let the reading breathe, baby, because I could keep going. Okay? But we just wanted to do, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. I just wanted to do a little tap in to see what's going on beneath what, the surface, what they're showing us. Okay, on social media. Nevaeh better back up, baby. She's in some shit she don't even realize, baby. He's going, it's going to be all good. Baby accepting and everything if that's his, baby. But he policing the shit out of her. She can't do nothing. She can't even get clout. Okay? She can't even go make her own damn money. He want her to sit there. She can't even do her own damn hair, baby. When she leaves, that's when she dolls up. When she with him, baby, Raggedy Ann. Raggedy Ann. Look. Trash, Raggedy Ann. And I'm not calling her trash, but I'm saying, Nevaeh, you're not giving off boss. So that's why he treated you like that. That's why he treated Stunner one way and treated you another. Okay? He was out there showing Stunner off. Okay? He put Stunner feet in that mouth. He put it on camera. He put her feet in his mouth on camera, girl. That says a lot. A lot. Look, who about who he want to be connected with? A lot. Spirit. What's the main energy that all of them don't see? All of them are hiding about this whole circus thing. Tell us about the whole circus on a whole. Everybody who's in it. What's happening that they don't want to tell us? Or behind the scenes. Boat. My world. My world and boat. Everybody is off in their mind. I'm getting mental illness with boat. Everybody has some type of thought that they're going to be with Blue. And as well, people want to travel. People want to get away. Boat, I'm also getting a third eye. People being very emotional about wanting to be connected with one person or another in this situation. Look at that. Things are ending. There's a lot of endings that people don't expect. Okay. Let me pull that again. I do see, let me give it to him. A lot of endings that people don't expect. I see this fed up energy. So many people are trying to hide their emotions and feelings of how they feel about this shit in this soul contract that they have with one another, especially with Blueface. Blueface is the connecting factor for all of them. That's the connecting factor. Spirit says there needs to be some boundaries in each person's world about what they will and won't accept. Instead of being in a fantasy with this boat, like sailing off into a dream, sailing off into the river of their emotions with love on the brain. Dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgia instead of looking within. Letting things go, letting things in, and then look within. Inner knowing, self-awareness, and honesty. Everybody's watching each other on the internet as well. Wooded area. People are hiding that they want to do some real dangerous things to one another. They really want to, for the disrespect, the ridicule, the embarrassment of it all, the shame, all kinds of things are happening. Okay? They want to hurt people. And that's shocking, right? You think everybody's just, oh, it's okay. We just go. No, there's some hot energies right here. If they could do something to the person and hide that they did it and hide the body and get away with the crime, they would do it. Soulmates, partnership, spiritual union, and karmic agreement. They would do it with Sneaky Snake. They would do it. These are things that's being hidden. Okay, boundaries, drawing the line. No is enough. Burn bridges. Spirit said they need to burn the bridge and don't come back across it again. Don't come back across it. Lack of trust, disloyal, turn back on. Spirit says a lot of people are exhausted because this highway is fast with the circus. The highway is fast. The highway is fast. And it's a lot of been burned. You see this? This is a lot of hot energy, burning energy. A lot of these women are not going to find out till it's too late. Afraid to love someone again, unhealed trauma, and runs away. They're not going to find out till it's too late what they're dealing with here. Okay? And everybody is watching each other. Fake texts. Okay? Unknown callers, spam numbers, playing on people's phones. Okay? People are upset. They're upset. Demanding energy. See this hot energy right there? With these contracts. Copycat energy. Everybody trying to either be like one another or be better than one another. Thinking of one another. They got Blueface toe up with this thinking, baby. Toe up. Everybody trying to be a couple. They're trying to be the one that lasts the longest, the one that gets the ring, the one that's going to live in the house, the one that is going to grow old in the situation. Okay. I see male detective. Some people could, this could be Blue or any of the males that have been around the camp, or this actually could be a detective looking into something here. Okay. It's a lot of going behind the back, deceitful, swindler type energy amongst everybody, you know, that's hidden. Okay. Spirit says there's also a lost energy. They don't know what true companionship is. None of them. They just know how to have sex, make babies, and fight. The spirit is screaming about this shit. It's too much. It's too much with these beaches. You know, it's too much with these beaches. Sometimes Blueface just goes off just to get away from all of them, all on his own. He want to get away from all this baby shit. Every last one of them want to make a baby with him. You know? And it could be another baby that nobody's expecting. And somebody going to get out demanding unrealistic expectations, high maintenance diva. They going to demand Blueface acknowledge their child. It could be Chrisean. You know, I don't know. Shocking with the child. He said he's just haunted by all this shit. He just want to get away from all of it. Look at him. The divine masculine, but the masculine energy. He just want to get away from all of it. That's what he said. Look. You want to get away from all of it. It's too much. He said they all on me. Infidelity, court, cheating, betrayal. Look. He said they're going to send me in if they don't stop it. He said I already did too much. You know what I mean? There's that energy. And there's also that energy for the whole group. All of them been doing this. You know, memories, flashback, trauma, side effects, all of them. Spirit said this is about lipstick evidence and a man. This is at the center of this thing. Whether it's Karlissa, or whether it's Chrisean, whether it's Jaden, whether it's Nvea, or whether it's any of the other side tricks or pieces, they all are focused on Blue. And this shit is emotional for everybody. Worry, fear, emotions, anxiety. It's a lot of that going on. Yeah, instead of growing. Shared journey. Lessons learned and soul bonds as they journey together. Towers. There are big towers here with this crew. Big towers, especially concerning children. And lipstick evidence. It's more coming. Could even be accidents. Y'all be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because it's some people who don't like, you know, how it's moving. Okay? They don't like how it's moving. They don't like being kicked to the curb. Brought in and just kicked out. Kicked to the curb just like that. Some of them come in there and they ready to fight. This could be Blue, Chrisean. It's karmic battles going on right now. And total drama, baby. See that? Action. Action. Running. Every 2 minutes, got somebody new he running around with, or somebody new that's running together in a situation. Chrisean with this one. Chrisean with that one. Jaden with this one or that one. You know, everybody's just switching up. Divination abusers. They're seeing about each other. They're reading on each other. Getting readings and stuff. Exposed. To expose one another. A fragile heart, too open, in danger of heartbreak. Okay, they use the divination so that they're trying to figure out how Blue's heart is going. Why does he keep running from them or something like that? They could even be putting love spells on them. Divination doesn't mean just one form. They could be putting love spells on Blue. And all this shit is coming back because it's turning around. Okay? Everybody trying to get rich quick. They're trying to get rich quick, established. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell you? Dangerous when together, triggering, explosive. Deadly combos are here. You see this? Wow. And the too late energy is here, right here. Too late. A lot of people want to change something about what has already happened in time. Oh, shit just got messy, y'all. Shit is about to get real messy with them, y'all. You see this envy? As I was trying to get the cards together, they just spilled out envy. Blocked energy. Desire. It's about to get messy, y'all, for Blueface or for the whole camp. Black magic, jealous of you, holding a grudge, mad you're gone. Game over. Somebody want to end somebody's shit. Either relationship, you know, with this desire, block spam. They want to end somebody's shit. Self-pleasure, intense feelings, sexual thoughts about you. Somebody won't open up. Somebody won't open up. Let's see. Yep. Somebody been waiting, hoping to connect with another person in these situations. You know, hoping that somebody would change their perspective about something. There's ghosted energy. People are getting ghosted. Hot and cold, off and on, detached. There's pain. There's a lot of pain in the circus with these encounters that people travel to go to. There could be somebody traveling to somebody to not do a nice thing, baby. Okay? Say game over. Total drama. There's money issues for somebody. And puzzled energy. Maybe about why perplexed and conflicted, why someone won't give them money or take care of them or something. Fucked up over you. You see that? Everybody's mental is not wrapped too tight in these situations. And they are ignoring the signs. But something is about to really, you see that nail? That's like putting the nail in the coffin. All right. Communication. Painful but truthful. Build over. Not solid. Nail in the coffin. Hitting the nail on the head. Sticking a pin in something for later. Flawed situation. A tower moment. Spirit is here with shine, baby. Okay? Your light irritates their demons. Well. All right, Divine Collective. That's circus going on. Spirit says, I see everything going on. I see everything going on. I'm getting Spirit is the one irritating people. They won't get right. Spirit is irritating people. Look, Spirit wants them well. Mind, heart, body, and soul. Get well. Be well. Get a checkup. Healthy choices. Change in diet. New beginnings. Liberation. Reborn. Transition. Tragic endings. People don't want to let some of these relationships go in the circus. They don't want to do it. And shit is rough. Like mountains. It's hard. It's like trying to move a mountain. They hard-headed is what I'm hearing. They hard-headed. Stethoscope. They're not going to stop. I just heard until somebody gets hurt. This shit has become very hard. It's a lot of bad habits. Bad habits. Drugs, addictions, toxicities. Okay? Emotional intelligence here. People are in their feelings. Some falling apart. You know? There's debt. There's collateral damage. There's karma. And there's a sweet talker. Want something. And with the sweet talker comes the followers. Well, does what everyone else is doing or expects. People in their head in this situation, holding grudges about this birthday cake. Everybody want to be laid up in the room, in the bed with Blue. Everybody want to offer. They want a baby. They want some money. They want to be a part of the circus. They want something. Bitterness. There's hidden bitterness and anger. Resentment, anger, and hurtful words. There's dirty office here in this situation. And it's public images to keep. So a lot of people under pressure here. A lot of burning of evidence. Fake friendships. You know, people feeling like shit. It's a lot going on here. Legal proceedings, you know, going on. Blue owe money to people. Don't forget that. There's a bunch of women still waiting in the wing, in the wing to get their turn. You know, there's monitoring. You see this police station? There's monitoring going on. Worried about appearances. They can't relax. Conceited energy, baby. It's thick over here. And more pregnancy tests, y'all. Blue, slow that shit down, baby. It could be DNA issues. I don't know. I'm not saying Nvea is not, but if Nvea was smart, if Nvea is smart, I hope everything is in order. Because right now, Blue is playing it like everything is in order, baby. And if it's not in order, oh, marrying for money, if it's not in order, it's curtains. It's curtains, no strings. It's curtains. I'm telling you. They all watching each other right now. They all watch each other in this situation. And there's sorrows. A lot of the women are not talking about how sad they feel having to chase this same banana all around the damn track. having to put up fake smiles like they enjoy this shit. Man, listen. Sometimes I look, Boo be having that big, man, that stomach be sticking out, and as big as he is, man, you know he be blowing them things back, them farts, man. Them things be blowing. A big old stomach. That right there is not, you know, when men start to get that look, that's, see, I got that little big stomach look. Look, it's like, I don't know, something about that I just never, I don't know, y'all. Look, that's all they see. They don't see no stomach. They don't see shit. They don't smell shit. They don't know nothing. They know they in the bed with Blue. Look, they know they in the bed with Blue. Look. Yes, and they will backstab each other real quick to get flued out, to travel, to come be, you know, out there with Blue, to get a ticket, to be a part of the limelight. People are willing to backstab. Heartbreak, pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, all for a glow up. Deception and lies, shocking attacks, all for the glow up. I'm gonna leave it right there, y'all, because baby, it's big egos on the table. Okay, big egos on this fast highway that they got going on right here. Big egos, a lot of working together. Okay, Blueface is fucking with his peoples. Okay, the women are part of the deal. The sex shop is part of the deal. But they think they are, you know, the centerpiece. And they are. The women, if all the women left, it wouldn't be as popping. If all the women broke out. Next time we tap back in with the circus, we will tap back into some more secrets. Apparently, there's things that are hidden that we don't know. Things that are hidden that we won't know. And we will try to find out what that could be when we tap in next. What the possibilities are, what that could be when we tap back in with Blueface, the nightlife, and the circus. That is the Reading Divine Collective. Please like, subscribe, and share. Please hit that thumbs up button for me. I appreciate everybody that came through for the Tap In Celebrity Read. I will be back shortly. I'm going to get something to drink, snack on something real quick. We're going to come back and do some more reading. Okay? We just tapping in with one another. It's the weekend. Let's do it. I'll see y'all on the next one. Everybody, don't forget to hit that like button for me. Take a minute as you step out or still in the room, catching up on the reading. Hit that like button for me. Thank you all so much. I appreciate y'all. We'll tap back in with everybody and see what they're doing. I hope they get a chance to check it out. Because, yeah, Nvea, get your ass out the bed, girl. Chrisean, take that scowl off your face, girl. You look bothered. You look bothered, girl. I don't care what interview you're doing. You look bothered in the face, girl. Something bothering your soul. You can't even wipe it off your face. Blueface, he just don't had it up there. He don't care. They could stay or they could go. He don't give a damn. Either shut up or, you know, or get the fuck on. Get out. When it comes to these soul contracts. Karlissa, she said, I'm going to be here. I birthed them. So I'm going to be here. You know, like, it's crazy. Jaden's still here, man. Jaden, I'm hoping for, look, Jaden sit around like this half the time. Poor thing. Look, we'll tap back in with them, y'all. Thanks so much for coming in with your girl. Divine Goddess Lady. See y'all in the next one.